Respect, integrity and trust. They were the key words used by the leaders vying to be Queensland's next Premier. But in a campaign distinguished by a global pandemic, the issue of jobs and borders still loomed large in today's debate. Here's Queensland political reporter Stephanie Zillman.
The final steps for the two leaders vying to be the next Premier. Niceties were short-lived.
How can Queenslanders trust you, given that you're just a puppet for the unions?
How are those property developers going?
How best to manage the state's economic recovery was a key point of difference.
Now is the time to borrow.
We haven't given up on the debt because we cannot. That would be giving up on our children's future.
Euthanasia laws would be put to a conscience vote under Labor. Ms Frecklington wouldn't be drawn on her position.
I cannot stand here and tell you how we would vote on this. No one can, because we don't know the bounds of the legislation.
I would support voluntary assisted dying. It's not for me to tell other people how to end their lives.
Each side aimed for the other's weak spot.
You've claimed that Jackie Trad won't be in your cabinet, but the union leaders have said that it isn't true because you don't pick the cabinet.
I have a question from Gabby. I believed Campbell Newman and the LNP when he said before the 2012 election that he wasn't going to sack workers.
But the biggest issue for Queensland loomed large.
If the borders had opened on July the 1st, as you demanded, what do you think the impact would have been?
Of course, I've said I would listen to the health advice.
The debate wasn't all politics. The leaders were asked to name the qualities they admired in each other.
We're all humans and we all just want the best for our families, our communities and our state.
Anyone that stands up for your community and works hard each and every day, I definitely respect that.
From Burleigh to Bundaberg, the 4-week campaign has seen the leaders traverse the state, wearing high-vis and spruiking new jobs. A laser-like focus on 3 key seats in Townsville saw numerous visits. Ms Frecklington is returning there tonight in the hope of swinging any undecided voters. Meanwhile, the Premier went on a coastal blitz of traditionally LNP seats, a confident move on election eve. Already, more than 75% of Queenslanders have voted. Pre-polling and postal ballots numbered into the millions, meaning the outcome for Queensland is most likely already decided. Stephanie Zillman, ABC News, Brisbane.